Hola a todos, es tu prima favorita Bobbie here, and welcome back to the Cousins Corner. If you are not new here, if you are new here, welcome to mi canal. I am tu prima favorita Bobbie, and I just like to talk, and I wanted to come with a quick little video, un quick mensaje of something that I was just thinking about, and it was the question of what are 3 things that I would tell my younger self. I'm gonna hop right into it. The first thing that I would tell my younger self is that you do not need to be perfect. That is such a hard pill to swallow, or I guess not necessarily a hard pill to swallow, but it is something that I had to recently learn at my big age. Let's not talk about that. Or something rather that I had to unlearn was perfectionism. It is okay to want things to be particular. It is okay to want things to be exceptional, but you have to remove perfection from the outcome. Everything is not going to be perfect. Everything is not going to go as you planned to the T, and you have to be okay with that. You're not going to always meet the standards that you're set for yourself, especially if you set super high standards for yourself. This doesn't mean that you shouldn't strive for better. This doesn't mean that you shouldn't strive to be the best or to be great or whatever the case may be, but there is no such thing as perfection, and people also do not connect to perfection. People idolize perfection, people admire perfection, or people feel intimidated by it, or they just feel turned off by it. It is not realistic, and it's also not something that people genuinely want to be around all the time. And it's also hard. It's hard to try to maintain that facade of perfection. Showing up as you is enough, and the right people, the people that need to be in your life, the people that are supposed to be in your life, are going to accept that, and they're going to take you as you are. You will not need to be perfect in those people's eyes, because you as yourself, you being your best self, you showing up as you are will be enough. So that is definitely something that I would tell myself. If you want me to go into more detail about that, I got something a few videos back about not needing to be perfect. I can attach it to the end of this video if you want to go back and watch that. But yeah, I would tell myself, quítalo. You do not need to be perfecta, mommy. There is no such thing. The second thing that I would tell my younger self is you are lovable just as you are, at each stage that you are, at each version of yourself that you are. Like, I would go back and just tell myself at every different stage of life, just to continue to remind myself, right? People who know me know that Bobbie loves Bobbie. Nobody loves Bobbie more than Bobbie loves Bobbie. But it took a lot of work to get here, and it took a lot of those reminders, and it would have helped to have me telling me that, or somebody telling me that, you know, more often than I was made to feel it, right? Especially when I was like super young. I would tell myself that there is no perfect way or right way that you have to be, or that you need to be, that makes you more or less deserving of love. You are deserving of it no matter what stage you are, no matter if you're on your best day or your worst day. You deserve and you are worthy of love, regardless of what the people around you are showing you, regardless of what your caretakers might be exhibiting to you or to each other or to themselves. You are deserving, you are lovable. If I had heard that more in my youth, if I had heard that more even in my young adulthood, I think that there would have been a lot less of me breaking my own heart, or me having certain limiting beliefs that I had for a very long time, if I was told that. And it wasn't that I wasn't ever told like I love you or anything like that, but it's just the love that I give myself, the love that I sought for so long. I just didn't have it around me. I didn't have it to see what it was that it looked like. And if I was to see a glimpse of it, it was being given to someone else, or it was a relationship that I witnessed like someone else have, whether it be with their parents or with their friends or with people around them or with themselves or whatever the case may be. So that is something that I would tell myself, and I would make sure that I knew that a lot earlier than I actually figured that out. The last thing that I think I would tell my younger self, but I also don't think that I would, just because I wouldn't want to spoil it for myself, but I guess in those times that I really needed something to hold on to, is that person that you are imagining, that ideal woman that you are visualizing or seeing, that is you. That is who you are to become. And I don't know if anybody else had experienced this, but like I don't want to say idolize, but I would really admire women who I could see myself in. And sometimes it was like women who were, you know, part of the same culture as me, or definitely women who looked like me physically, you know, dark skin, negritas, morenitas, just people that I can really see myself or identify as, or if I envision like what I thought like a perfect woman would look like, or whatever the case may be, like telling myself like that you're imagining, that woman who's got her stuff together, that woman who's living her life to the fullest, who's having fun, who has all the things that she wants, gets all the things that she desires, and then just enjoying her life, disfrutando la vida, that is you. Like I think that would have changed my perspective on a lot of things at that time. But again, I say I wouldn't want to spoil that for myself, because getting here where I am in my life, like just looking around in my adulthood and just being like, oh my gosh, like I ate this up, I'm eating this up, I am winning at life. Like it feels so good. And I know that my younger self, like I always knew that I was going to do something, be something, go somewhere. Like I knew I wasn't gonna be, you know, just hopeless, stuck out of luck, didn't have anything, or whatever the case may be. But that mujer, that woman that I just imagined, who was, you know, driving the car that she want, traveling to the places that she want, interacting the way that she want, dressing the way that she want, doing herself up nicely, like looking just bella, just beautiful, and just exhibiting this light on life and this beautiful outlook on life, and just viviendo la vida, like that. If I'd have known that that was going to be me for a sure thing, I feel like it would have just given me even more to aspire to, versus just like I gotta strive because I gotta make sure that, you know, I'm not stuck in poverty, or I'm not stuck somewhere I don't want to be, or that I'm trying to escape generational trauma and what I've seen these people in my family go through or whatever. But to know that like I'm striving to be that, because that is me, like that, it would have changed my mentality for the way that I moved. I might have still moved the same, but instead of doing it out of fear, out of lack, out of I don't want to be like that, it would have been more like I have something to aspire to be, because that's where I'm going, and I know that. Like, does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Anyway, I don't want to ramble on too long. That was just a quick little video, something that was on my mind. I do want to do more videos like this, the things that I could tell my younger self, because I feel like if I do have younger viewers out there, they could really benefit from that. Also, if you're watching the video, please drop some gems of what you would have told your younger self as well, or what you want to tell the youth. I can maybe put that in another video later, because I would love to share the thoughts and the comments of my subscribers or anybody who passes this video. But again, this is tu prima favorita Bobbie here. Thank you for joining me today in the Cousins Corner. Please feel free to like, share, subscribe, comment, because I love to interact and engage with y'all in the comments. And I will see you next time. Bye.